Siyata Dishmaya, and with gratitude to our Lord and Savior, in the name of the merciful and benevolent one, the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Esau, and Bruce. Today is day one of Vacation Edition, and we will start with a special vacation halachot. Okay. It is an obligation to go away for vacation during this time. The question looms is this from the Deoraita or from the rabbis? So yesterday I spoke
What does Deoraita mean?
From the Torah. Yesterday I spoke to Rabbi Bruce Wani, and he argues that this edict is in the text. It's actually in the Aleppo Codex, where you are mandatory to go away. He couldn't quote the right passage.
Where did they used to go in Aleppo? Where vacation spot was?
Blue Dan. They used to go to Blue Dan. So he argues that it's from the Torah. And then we have Rabbi Rahamim Bambaji, no relation to Rabbi Shlomo Bambaji, who incidentally gave you the special blessing at his grandson's bris when he was a sandak that you should have a lot of vacuums coming in and business was booming. But the blessing lost its juice. So it kind of expired a little bit. So anyways, getting back to our vacation edition thing is, so
you actually typed it out. Wow,
of course, man.
Nice.
So he says it's from the rabbis.
Well, when Bruce is away, the mice will play.
100%. Okay. Now who is?
I know. By the way, I know why you're a little stressed. Brucey's away, and you have to run the Brucey
ship.
the
ship
corporation. So I know you yelling at me before. I understand it's not really you. It's being left alone and being in charge and getting those orders.
Of course.
I forgive you.
I feel the stress and I feel the pressure, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Any text from Bruce yet or no?
No. But
where did he go?
I don't know. He wouldn't tell us, but I mean, we had our sources to get out where he was going. No. As I know you're quite concerned about where Bruce is. I know you worry about it.
By the way, I want to tell our viewers not to adjust their screen. Big jelly is turning into medium jelly. No. How much weight you lose?
Oh, I'm finished.
I'm just asking. I'm asking.
I would say about 16 or 17 pounds. But I am off Ozempic. This is my first week.
Oh, you want Ozempic? I thought you were working out with Richie.
Yes. Actually, I'm sorry. That was a typo. There was a glitch in the system. I've been eating right, exercising, dieting, doing cardio, aerobics.
You do look great. Don't get skinny.
No.
Right?
Another 10 pounds, God willing, and that's it. It's over.
All right, I'm sorry.
And then try to maintain it off.
All right.
Okay, so now who is patur?
Wait, when you go away, do you wear the Speedos or you don't wear the Speedo?
No.
Now you'll be able to wear the Speedo.
No, I don't wear the Speedos. In any event, I don't wear the Speedos.
What do you think Brucey wears? That's really like the plaid.
I think so. I think Brucey wears like the Tommy Bahama banana, something like that.
He must put on a lot of sunscreen.
Yeah. I mean, you are obsessed with Bruce.
I wish I would go away with Bruce. I would break my.
You would
fly. Yes.
You would fly to go away with Bruce.
Yes.
I would do that. Mean, okay. Are we going to finish the halachot?
No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay. So now.
So Brucey follows these.
What, the halachot?
Yeah, because he's away today.
No, it's mandatory that to go away.
Right, so he's
this is the rabbi. So the rabbi says.
So wait, so you go by the wife or the husband because he married in?
No, you go by the husband. By the wife, the husband doesn't make a difference. Right. We're trying to say who is patur from conducting this mitzvah? The sick, the elderly, if a woman gave birth, and there's other special instances and causes if one's afraid to travel or to fly, are all patur from this mitzvah. So the question arises, how does one fulfill this obligation doing the minimum? And this is where it gets a little tricky. So now Reb Chaim Volozhin of the Great Volozhin Institute Yeshiva, he says, he wrote an edict that crossing state lines is for an excursion. Just crossing state lines for an excursion is enough to fulfill the mitzvah. But then one argues then doing that today is not applicable because of the proximity and the quick amount of time that it takes to get there. So what they did was the rabbis, they made like a siyag, you know what I'm saying, like a thing, and they said they capped it minimum 99 kilometers that you have to travel with a one night overnight in order to fulfill this mitzvah. So you have to stay one night and travel at least
Good
99
to show everybody.
kilometers.
I mean, this is really professional stuff here. Look at this.
This is very important halachot, man. Come on, Mizrahi.
It's very nice. Double space. Very
yes,
good.
yes.
Excellent.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Now, just like in other
When'd you do this?
don't worry about it. Just like in other mitzvot, it is important to beautify the mitzvah and should be meshubah or praised. So the more exotic places you go to, the bigger the mitzvah you're making. It's like, you get a fancy etrog. So if you go to like Aruba or Cancun or,
What about Israel? What is that considered?
No, Israel isn't. I mean, it still counts. You're still fulfilling your obligation, but it's not really cool enough, especially these days now. Is that bubble wrap Brucey? Oh, so it doesn't really cool. So a lot of people like to do hidur mitzvah, and they should be praised for going to exotic places like the Caribbean and other fancy destinations.
Caribbean or Caribbean?
Well, and this, I'm not sure. Caribbean, let's say.
What does Brucey say?
I would say Caribbean. No, he would say Caribbean, stupid. Okay, and this would certainly please the Almighty and Borei Olam. And some even go even further by leaving an extra day early to achieve this mitzvah, to prepare for the festive mitzvah, and observing an extra day after, because they're mahmir. So they leave early and stay an extra day, like Shemini Atzeret or like an Isru Hag to the mitzvah, and that keeps him closer to the Almighty and to God. And this is the halachot of the day.
This is really, again, I just want to show people.
Yes.
See, people think you don't work. Look at this.
Of course, man. This is important. This is could be found in the Gemara.
Wait, put me that picture right above your shoulder. That's beautiful. She must be very smart.
That's my daughter. She did that picture.
Beautiful.
She is very smart.
Oh, Mazel Tov, by the way.
Mazel Tov the truck.
No, for this more important.
What?
Somebody will call her Cher. I don't want to use anybody's real name.
Like Cher, the artist Cher?
No, it starts with an S, baby.
Or Cher?
Somebody got into Barkai, one of the most prestigious schools in the community.
Yes.
One of the most difficult schools to...
Absolutely.
Did you have to call in a favor?
Even if I did, I wouldn't know about it.
Right.
So I can't say... I would probably say, if I was a betting man, that there was a favor called in, if I were a betting man. But I cannot confirm that, so it won't hold up legally in a court of law.
Looking at that artwork, she must have been on top of the
Listen,
list.
she's no Ben Sadon.
That is true. That is true. That is.
And according to her mother, she is quite smart. So.
Oh,
and her mother doesn't. She doesn't mince words. She doesn't say things just like that. So back now. First of all, we owe Mazel Tov to Moish Truck Dweck, Rosh Yeshiva of Athletics at YDE, longtime Magen David coach, longtime Sephardic coach, one of the legendary figures of center basketball.
At Sade for a year.
At Sade for a year also. Legendary Sade coach also.
A year or two.
But
I don't know if he coached. I think he was just
athletic director. But in any event, a big Mazel Tov to him on his engagement.
Any truth to that you're marching?
No, there's absolutely no truth to that. I mean, we wish Morris a lifetime of happiness.
Will there be Diet Coke served at the...
Absolutely. You bet your ass there will be, man.
Now, I know we had a little rough.
Rough is what?
The little party? What do you call it?
No, Afraf is on the Shabbos. Afraf is on the Shabbos.
So what did he have? He had something...
Yeah, like a Tanayim. They call it Tanayim. Like, with the Orthodox new conditions as to what the groom and what the bride would bring into what the parents. But since it's a later marriage, I think it's not applicable. So it was a nice little party, a nice little
How
get
long
together.
Did you stay for?
I think it was 7 minutes and 38 seconds from opening the door and leaving. But it was very tense.
If you didn't get along with him, how long did you stay?
Oh, Truck is a great guy, and we wish him a lot of mazel.
Was Coach Ruswani there?
Coach Ruswani was working. It was on Christmas Eve, and obviously as a retail store in Bay Ridge, and he would not make it because it's his busiest day of the year.
I think it was at the basketball game that night.
That was afterwards, so I don't know. Whatever. I mean, we can talk to him about that, and we can ask him about that. Now, more important news. Mizrahi over here, March.
Wait.
March
20. I just want to say I'm under a lot of stress, so I don't know if I can answer most of your questions.
No, you're not going to answer the questions, but we're just going to state some important news, important milestones that are coming up in your life. First of all, and because you're walking 2 dogs. What precipitated you to take 2 dogs?
By the way,
Why
both at the same time?
It's going to be the coldest time of the year. Now. 2 dogs.
No, it's only one day. Only one day. I checked the weather for next week. We started in 30, so
So you're going to have
it's just tomorrow.
tomorrow and Shabbos.
Yeah.
It's going to be tomorrow and Shabbos.
Yeah.
It's going to be very difficult days. Are you prepared for it?
No.
You're not prepared for it? Do you do anything? Any change your schedule or change anything?
No.
Are you nervous? And sweating, stuff like that? Nervous? Nothing. Okay, another milestone, March 2025. Please save the month. We don't have an exact date, but this young gentleman, named Mizrahi.
Why don't you have an exact date?
March 2025. March 2025. Mirza Hashem.
You're having another kid?
No. No. That kitchen is closed. That ship has sailed. But March 2025, Mizrahi will be married. He will be married.
See, now that he's saying that, now it's more sensitive not to be. Since you're
it's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. I was provided with the prophecy from God, and God is known in the something in the Gemara or something like that.
Do you do Shamor Zachor?
Who?
You. I heard you get yelled at for celebrating Yom Yerushalayim.
I did. Oh, we have more breaking news.
Get to that one.
Okay, let me finish with you 1 second. Let me finish with you.
He shut me up with that news.
So March 2025.
I might be joining him.
Before
March 2025.
March 2025. And the reason is that God provided me with the prophecy, and God provides prophecies to the infants and to the insane. And I fit into one of those categories. So I see it March 2025. If Truck can do it, you can do it. And we're all excited. A big mazel tov, Yishkoyach. And what's more important is, what's a bigger deal is that Bruce will be walking you down the aisle. Not your brothers, Bruce. Okay, more important news now. HL Katz, Chaim Label Katz, will be making Aliyah. Getting a job. Where did he get a job? Working for Maccabi USA?
Something like that, yeah.
He's working for Maccabi USA, and he will be making Aliyah to Eretz Yisrael by the summertime, is it correct?
Well, he starts in October, so I don't know when.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to get himself set up there.
If anybody needs a house in Baltimore, what's his address?
I don't have his address, but there is a house for sale in maybe Ryerstown or something like that.
I'll have it in a second.
Okay, don't put out his address on the air because it's not ready for publication. But I'm saying HL Katz.
I want to help him sell the house. Maybe I'll get a percentage.
A protagonist in the 2 biggest Jewish religious basketball stories in in American history, is moving to Israel. Finally shutting up Mizrahi. He said, I'll never do it. And he did it. And he's doing it. Imr Hashem. So good luck to him.
Taney Road or something like that, I think.
Who?
Taney Road. Where in Baltimore?
Tarrytown, maybe?
No, Taney
okay,
Road.
Whatever. It doesn't make a difference. So very, very important. On towards to what's happening in the war in the Middle East and in Israel. Mizrahi, obviously,
you are for the 2-state solution. Am I correct about that?
I'm not for anything. Let me explain to you. Let me explain my position. I'm going to explain my position online here. Okay. First of all, my main position is Achdus, and I think there should be Achdus with the war cabinet, Achdus with the government, Achdus. That's the most important thing. And what we see is, and what we hear is, and nobody can deny this.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay. That Prime Minister Netanyahu is deviating from the Achdus. He's changing his mind. He doesn't have plans. He doesn't want to do day after, do another day after. Now, here's my position again is, I don't live in Israel. Israel's not my country. I love Israel. I support Israel. I don't live there. So it's not my decision for them to make. If they want to have a 2-state solution, if they want to have a 5-state solution, if they want to annex Gaza and the whole Yehuda and Shomron, that's their business. Let their people vote for it. I'll support Israel, whether it's 2 states, 5 states, 1 state, whatever it is. We'll always be supporting of Israel.
Even when Ben Gvir is prime minister?
If Ben Gvir is prime minister, I'll support him.
Really?
And if Mansour Abbas is prime minister, I'll support Israel. So it doesn't make a difference to me. I'm a supporter of Israel. No strings attached. What about you, Mizrahi? Give us your take.
Let's give back land like you wanted to.
Well, listen, if that's what the people want, they live there. They're entitled to do whatever they want. You want to go there, go make Aliyah and give back and vote not to give back land.
Modi'in, man, Modi'in.
Modi'in with the Ben Sadons.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, you have to edit that. So edit that. Now, how are your stock market investments doing?
I don't know.
You don't know. Do you have an investment guru?
Yes, I do.
You have somebody investing for you?
Yes.
Do you mind sharing his? Maybe give him a plug.
No, because I know one time somebody came into where I was working, and he saw something, and then he started to invest, and he lost his money. So
Yes,
I
yes.
don't do that.
I remember vividly. It was FL. Oh shit! I just
Vividly or
vividly. Yes. I'm trying to be IB and say vividly stupid.
right,
You know.
right.
I mean, IB will be here the whole week with us.
You were snooping around, and I said,
Yes, I was
don't.
snooping around, and I saw one of the newsletters, and they recommended a stock FLTS, and
This
I think
has to be, by the way, almost 20 years ago.
yeah,
Like 18 years ago, something like that.
it was crazy,
Yeah.
and the stock went from like 6 to 0 in like 2 days or something like
No,
that.
it wasn't 2 days.
Whatever. But it went to zeros. That's the moral of the story. So don't snoop.
Yes, exactly.
The investment guru is buying you derivatives and T-bonds and you know.
Well, your guru's Ron, right? Doesn't he tell you what to do?
Ron is very good. Ron happens to be an excellent candidate if anybody's looking for an investment guru, because Ron has a strategy that you buy stocks, and then if it goes down, you keep buying more, and if it goes down, you keep buying more, because it's impossible for the stock to keep going down. So you keep buying more, and then you price average a stock. So this is the Ron philosophy, and it may or may not work. You know, Ron, by the way, is a subscriber to your channel. Also, just to let you know,
Thank you, Ron.
he's very, very smart guy.
Welcome.
Yeah. Erroneously, I also told the people at your basketball game that if they subscribe to your channel, they will be getting Olam Haba.
All right.
You know, I mean, listen, they
I
could get it.
I appreciate that.
Technically, it's not a lie, but they could get Olam Haba, but they could not also. So, I mean, we were disseminating false information, so we got taken down.
And how's your small talk going with Mushy?
Mushy, the neighbor. Mushy is a kitchen cabinet building guy, very, very a talented individual. He comes in every morning. He likes to tape his packages to send back. He likes to work in that station there. We have a lot of good small talk. It's snowing outside. Hey, it's raining. You know, oh, we're gonna get good weather. Oh, where are you going away? You know, so that's the kind of talk we have on Mushy. It's like, you know, when you're stuck with somebody in the elevator for a little bit, so you just have to like kind of, you know,
Or you're stuck in a working with situation also.
work environment. Yeah. But I do have I do speak to IB today. I spoke to IB. He yelled at me today also. And, I mean, I did some things that I probably shouldn't have. You know, I mean, you also talk to IB, no?
Yes.
You know, when you don't
could you give us an example of an IB conversation? Could you bring him into this right now? Go ahead.
Well, we're all playing like IB.
Yeah,
Wait,
you'll be IB. I'm not here. Go ahead.
Oh, you're not
You're
here.
not here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Talk to
Okay.
IB.
Okay, so I'm packing. I'm doing the orders. So IB will be saying like, do it slowly. Check the dates. Don't ship the orders before till tomorrow. That's how they mess up more things. And then like IB swears more than RB, but IB is good guy. He's
So
good
this
people.
is big. What does IB stand for?
IB stands for Imaginary Bruce, but he's a nice guy.
Do you bring IB home with you?
Occasionally. I mean, he's in my head occasionally. So, I mean, not often, but I would say I don't remember any circumstances where I was talking to IB at home. But, I mean, like I said, good people, salt of the earth, and I owe them, man. You know?
Did you shovel?
I did shovel, yes. I shoveled right away. The first night, I will be shoveling tomorrow. I mean, we have it's funny, like on our block, and then I'm not going to call out the people by their names, but I'll say that they're
Does it rhyme with Wama?
No. I'm just going to talk about ethnic groups.
Oh, okay.
It does rhyme with whammies, you know, and a lot of the whammies are not big fans of shoveling. I don't know for what reason it is or whatever it is, but the whammies don't like to shovel. As you can hear, that is the Brucey going off.
What does that mean?
And that's the Mushy.
What? What's that? They
Okay,
can't see it.
we have two heating systems here. One is the cooling and the heating together, and one is just a heating system. So the main one is the Brucey. Of course, that's the one that we pay for. And the other one is the Mushy that he pays for. So Mushy is we try to fuel the Mushy more. And I guess when he sees his bill, he's not going to be a happy camper because we're working on the Mushy a lot more than the Brucey. And, you know, but the Brucey makes a lot more noise, especially with the fan. Like that. Mizrahi basketball team, 5-4, one more game against Mag and David. Could you beat anybody? But you can beat anybody. Yes? You guys are capable of beating anybody. You did beat Flatbush.
Yes.
So, I mean, Flatbush is... You're capable of beating anybody. So, I mean, nobody should sleep on you guys. Is that right?
If you says.
Big game against Magan David. How's how's the varsity season this year?
Well, yeah, they have Coach Bruce Wani there. Maybe you could bring him in one day for an interview.
I don't know if he'll sit.
Why?
But I just don't know. I don't think he'll sit for an interview. But I mean, if we could get him to clap, that would be very,
How
very
does he
good.
clap? What do you mean?
He's got a coterie of claps that he's able to work in, and almost instantly. Like, he has got that intense, like, let's go kind of clap.
Let me see.
I don't know how to do it, but and then he's got, like, the sophisticated, like, the sophisticated rich people's clap. Like when you just clap the bottom of your hands. And then he's got the the angry clap when he gets upset. I mean, so I'm not by no means a clapping expert. So I will not be what do you call it?
What do you think of our team? Yeah, go ahead.
What do I think of your team?
Yeah, you've seen enough.
I've seen your team. I was a little,
Yes.
listen, the first time I saw you, I thought you guys were horrible. I was disappointed. It was disappointing because guys were just, I guess they just seemed like they were playing either for the first time, but you do have some skilled players, some guys with some good fundamentals, guys that can play, guys that play fearless, but the turnovers and the hanging passes and I
Are you
just,
speaking about anybody in particular?
well, a couple of players. I mean, guys that just like are so careless and reckless with the ball, and it's just it's very, very troubling to be that way. So I mean, from my standpoint, again, I think your team can beat anybody.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I think they could really, really they and it's not saying like on a good day the what do you call it? Like who's the worst team in the league on the good day? Like
Westchester?
Westchester, let's say, could beat Magan David or Flatbush or whatever it is. I'm saying on a good day, you guys could beat Magan David, you could beat Flatbush, you could beat Halfter, you could beat all the elite. I believe you could beat all the elite teams if somebody sleeps on you and doesn't take it easy on you, and then you could definitely surprise them. That's my opinion. Even a DRS team, I think you guys because you guys have the talented players, and if you get the core playing, because nobody's really played up to their potential this year. And you didn't get a breakout game from your main stars, and also, so that's another.
Where we got a breakout from? First and Minion. That's the point.
You guys are first in davening.
Yes.
That's what these kids will always remember. They're first in davening. They're part of the first 10, all of them, which is a tribute to you, Coach. Basically, we're on episode 1 of the Vacation Edition. We will be back again.
Oh, we were really?
We will be back again. Discussing more halachot for vacation, what to do, what not to do.
I wish Brucey would go away more often.
What?
He got to relax you.
No, I'm always relaxed.
The unfiltered you.
No, we're always
Well,
relaxed.
you're not stepping on eggshells. Oh, I don't.
No. We had some incidences this morning. We threw some stuff at Weber. I mean, it was just.
Maybe I'll post that separately. Like if you want to watch that as a membership, you have to 99 cents to watch that.
Oh, if Weber gets on YouTube, man, I'll be very, very upset.
No, you have to pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
99 cents to watch me throw boxes at Weber.
I'll have to title it like mysteriously, so people,
Of course.
We'll work on that.
So see if you could cash in and make some money. I mean, I'm trying to also Big Jelly TV.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe to Danny Mizrahi. Danny Mizrahi, everybody. It's a mitzvah to do it. Please.
Yeah, so I'm a little out of it. A lot of
I know.
stress,
So now back to the dogs now. How are you holding up now?
First day so far.
Did CM ever ask you to watch his dog?
No.
How come? It never came up?
No. I think they put it somewhere. I don't know.
Oh, they put him like
he's a very.
He's a wild dog.
No, he's a very esteemed dog.
What do you mean esteemed?
He won prizes.
He did?
Yeah.
CM's dog won prizes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. See, you don't know
So
everything.
now you're watching two of Ross's dogs, Sonny and
They're small though. They're small, so that's the good thing.
that's the good part. They take him out for a little walk.
They made duty. The small one made it like duty.
Oh,
to him.
really?
That's a good thing when people are away. They leave their garbage cans out, so I just throw it.
Oh,
in.
you put it in the garbage can.
Yeah. I got
Okay,
yelled at a
very
couple
good.
weeks ago.
Now, what's your deal with Khomeini? That you're fighting with him in shul? He gets upset at you.
No, not at all.
Now, when you go to shul, do you take like the tins of tuna fish, egg salad? Like, what do you do? What's your? How do you do it?
You bring 2 Shabbat bags.
Okay. Have people looked at you? Do people see you?
What a big deal.
All right. So you're like a vacuum.
Yeah, why not?
But you're very thin though. Like.
No, I'm not thin. I've been overweight the last 6, 7 months.
When do you eat this stuff? Like, how much do you eat of this stuff?
Hey, my set schedule. What time is it now? 6:15. Hour and 45 minutes. I get my my supper. I have my tuna already
Tuner.
on English muffin. I might go to Starbucks now. I got a
A coupon.
no from my thank you points.
Oh,
So you get like $10 with it. I might do that and go get a Starbucks seat
very
instead
good.
of Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah.
So it's a treat. Next when Bruce comes back, surprise him with a nice, what is it, cappuccino or cafe latte? Or
I
something
don't know.
like that.
That's why I'm a little nervous. I don't know what to get there.
Yeah, just go study the menu. Look it up online. Maybe study the menu. Don't be nervous.
I am, by the way.
So I mean,
I-
we've had a
I
lot.
was doing that this afternoon.
We've been covering a lot of topics, a lot of subjects.
And we did not go live today. We did not.
We did not go live, obviously.
Because somebody was a little nervous.
No, not me.
I
You.
mentioned stuff. Oh, you
Not at
mentioned
all.
this and
Not at
that.
all.
Oh,
Not at
keep
all.
my family out of
Let me
it.
let me be
she's
clear.
all Marty.
One second.
All right, let me do.
Look, one second.
Let me do IG. All right.
No,
This
there's
is
well,
IG.
first, one second. Time out. This IG is a very famous guy. It's GI.
No, you're IG.
No, I can't.
You
No.
took it over. You took it
No,
over.
time out. One second.
Daniel, please do not
Okay.
post this. Do not
Okay.
talk about my
Let
family.
me
my wife. This is a very sensitive
let
topic.
me
let me tell the story.
hold on. Time out.
No,
One
tell the
second.
story.
One second.
No,
One
I'll
second.
edit this out.
One
Don't
second.
worry, I'll edit this out.
I'm
Let me tell the story first.
gonna point directly to the camera. A la Rafael Palmeiro. I never took steroids, so I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna do George W. Bush. No, George H. Bush. No new taxes.
So
I'm just saying. One second. So you can bring up
Look,
any
you have to get out of
subject.
here. You have
I'll
to get out of
answer
here.
any
It's late.
questions. Go ahead. Bring up the story.
So I remember one time I went with the camp on an overnight.
Yes. Which camp? Santa
Santa,
camp.
yeah, Zyke
Why
asked-
you want to say?
Zyke asked me to come along to be like a chaperone. I said, yeah, why not? We went
Okay.
to.
So you were like Bruce.
No, not even. Not even. It
Okay.
was just more just. Not
No,
even
the other Bruce. But
no,
okay.
no, not even. It was all Zyke.
I understand. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I got my own room, by the way. It was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, Zyke took care of me.
Did you have a room with truck?
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Then I get a phone call. I had my headphones in a long time ago. I get Daniel. I go, oh, what's wrong? Who's this? It's Gideon.
I don't think I said Daniel Gideon.
I don't remember exactly.
It wasn't
but
Daniel
okay.
Gideon,
All
but
right.
it definitely was. The
And-
phone call did happen,
and-
but it didn't say Daniel
Did I
Gideon.
finish my story?
Yes, but to be accurate.
I tried.
Because if you get one thing wrong, all your credibility gets tested.
Credit, but it's good.
No, you said Daniel Gideon. I didn't say Daniel.
So I remember it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Daniel, this is Gideon. Oh, what's wrong? There's a sensitive situation going on with your trip. I go, what are you talking about? There's a couple things going on with this girl, and she has a couple of kids on the trip going with you. Please do not bring up our relationship status and all that. It's still early. We don't want to damage. I go, who are the kids? What are you talking about? Oh, blah, blah. And I had no idea what you were talking about.
Can I rebut something now? Can I say something now? I mean, you
I thought somebody, God forbid, died or something.
No, but
I had no idea. I had no idea. Who are you talking about?
You are a type of person.
I don't know who.
You are a type of person that approaches people. Oh, who are you? What's your name? This, that. So you do that. Now let me ask you another question. Now.
So
how is?
Please, I said, shut up.
Okay.
Again, I don't know who they. There's like 200 kids on the trip.
Okay.
And I'm gonna know who these two people are who I never met or didn't even know
fair enough.
that they had kids.
This is
This
is like over 12 years ago, so the statute of limitations passed. Okay, vacation edition. The Danny Mizrahi podcast. God bless you all. Remember, folks at home, please try to give it that. Try in the end, Womax words. Try to give it the heaven above, more than just a passing glance, and be safe, man.
And when Brucey's away, the Gideon will play.
Please edit that. No. Edit that. I can't edit that.